Oh, that's not the right screen. It should be this guy. Here we are. Cool. Okay, yeah, I got everything working. Welcome, everybody, to another LSDJ Telemelt Live. We have a few special guests today. We have .exe and Connor Baxter. Welcome.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Yeah, my pleasure. And we will be having at least one more person join a little bit shortly. So, yeah, maybe we start by listening to where we left off. And I know that Connor Baxter has added the ending, which I've kind of cobbled together. I also set up this little initialization phrase because it's just nice to be able to play the whole thing from the beginning. There were a couple of instances, I think, where the phrases got cleaned, which is probably my fault because I'm always trying to, worry about that phrase economy. And there was like a G command that got added, a G06 that got added somewhere that was totally messing up the playback. So I think it should be, all set and fixed for now. So.
Did you name the instruments though?
No.
You're slacking.
I know. Well, we can take a look here because I'm fairly certain. So this one's called Paul. Poobas, Subas. We've another Subas. Yeah, a bunch of unnamed. Who knows what? I blame Skip because I think he's the one who doesn't name the stuff, whereas I always name it. But yeah, let's do a playback. Oh no, just kidding, because there's no audio coming out from the thing, which is great. I did a little upgrade on my machine, which is cool, except for now it's like changed all of the. Maybe we just put it here with the Discord input.
Is that what your Linux upgrade you were talking about?
Yeah, so it's got this new. Well, it's not that new. It's been around in other distros for a while, but I'm using Pipewire now, which kind of unifies all of the like audio devices and everything.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great, except for that, like, I had to redo my entire config. So let's see if this is coming through. Nope. That must be a different thing. So maybe I should like disconnect that because I don't know what that was. Oh, maybe it's just not gonna do what I want it to do. We're doing it live. Audio. Where am I? Desktop audio is disabled. Oh, that's right. Because I've added my own desktop audio device. What about the 1-2 output? How about that?
This is everyone's favorite part of live streaming.
Yeah.
See, now I've got double audio coming in from Discord, so that's going to be really horrible. Yeah, this is the best part of the entire thing. So what is going into the Discord? It's going out through here. That is correct. Wow. Oh, I see. Yeah. What about this? I don't. Nope. Oh gosh. 1-2 output. It should be this. There we go. Also, hi DigiDC, welcome.
Hello.
I think as we go through, I'll bookmark some spots where I think maybe we might want to change a couple of things.
Yeah, sounds cool. I had a quick listen earlier. It sounds like you put a lot of work into the transitions, which is awesome.
No, I didn't.
Must have been something else.
I think it was you. I think maybe you're the only one who's worked on it.
Because yeah, some things sound different from your newest version. I did a bit on the end. I don't think I did anything earlier.
Yeah.
But I know Brawl did quite a lot.
A couple of these got, I don't know, they're funny, but we'll mess with it later.
Yeah, it's fine. But I have no idea what those question marks were in mine. Something went wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it was either. But, you know, as LSDJ artists, I'm sure we've all dealt with... Oh, this is also, I thought, a bit strange. We've all had, like, lost work and had to reconstruct something that we spent hours working on and then... oh, it's gone.
It's always easier the second time, though.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, there's like nothing going on here. So,
yeah.
And here. Sandwich? What artist text? Here we go. Sandwich. There we go. Okay, so probably these three need some work, but this actually sounds like a little more legitimately complete, yeah. These two lines sound pretty much the same, so maybe we can put something different here. So I'm not sure that was exactly right, but that's pretty close. All right. I guess it's you.
I love it already. This is not what I'm known for, but I noticed there's no intro here.
That's true.
Like, I think it's not much of an intro, and you could always add something like before it. But I think like an arpeggio leading could be really true. Like instead of just going ba ba, you go ba ba.
Yeah, cool.
So let's see if I can actually get that right. Okay.
Oh, are we getting double from the... Maybe I'll just mute the Discord input then. This is so much fun.
Actually, I'll do this. You don't mind if this first line is serving double duty, do you?
No, I was gonna suggest that you do that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So add that there.
Yeah, but wait, we still need the 7F. What I would do is like here. What I would do is.
Oh, sorry.
I totally didn't see what you did, but I think what it should be is something like if you're just talking about an ARP. Like maybe make it 7E or something like that, and that way you can still, because we still need this this guy, but then we could just clone that. Nice.
No, I did put 7. I did put the phrase in both of those. So it has FC in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna add another line.
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's why I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but I do like your suggestion of just doing like 7E and 7D. And if we run out of space, we can.
This is so cool
Oh,
because I have literally no idea why the Discord chat is coming through my other audio source.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Not enough. That right? No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to be 4 lines or 8 lines or 6 lines.
Sure.
And I don't know if this
What?
is going to be a thing. Just do that for now. Okay. Is this groove? Oh yeah, that's an uneven groove.
It'll be okay. I think maybe I had another idea too. Yeah, this is fine, right? Like it doesn't. But I had another I had a worse idea actually.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it might be the same idea actually to what you were saying. Maybe we'll try 3. So then you have it's every 5 lines. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And oh god. Oh, okay. Well, it's resetting the groove there anyway, so that should be fine. Which makes this whole thing completely moot. Why would we bother setting it here and then setting it again here?
Also, sorry for working on the part of this song that needed the least work.
That's fine. That's what Skip is here for.
Hey, did you guys already listen to the whole thing all the way through?
Yeah. I went through and put like bookmarks here in the spaces where I felt like we needed to do either mostly add something. There's like this whole section which is I don't know why it's there. These 2 sections are basically the same. Okay. So yeah, and then we're just adding a little kind of intro here.
How many phrases are available? Do we really know? Like, are we tight on space?
Oh, I have no idea. Let's pretend like we're not.
Yay! How was your gig, DefMech?
Great, full of technical difficulties like I'm having today. This just seems to kind of be a theme. Depending on how into astrology you are or not, you could blame it on Mercury retrograde.
Oh.
So I was it was all right, and it was a very small crowd, so that kind of makes it better in some ways. And I really like playing to small crowds, so it doesn't make me upset or anything like that.
Yeah, whenever I do Coachella, it's a drag.
Exactly. Yeah, been there, done that. It's crazy that they have booked so many chiptune artists over the past, like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's nice sometimes with smaller gigs 'cause it's more personal. You can sort of read and see, but people enjoying it more.
What? Is there there's a freaking table. What is this garbage? Oh, I know what wait, no I don't. Why does this exist?
Maybe just for a tiny tick sound at the beginning.
But why?
There's no way to know.
Is setting this to this. And
Only
then
for a
stopping.
short amount of time, though. Wait,
I
but
feel
you
like
don't
there
know if
should
the
be
instrument.
it should be like this.
Yeah, but you don't know if the instrument, another instrument that uses that table, might be on tick or step, right? Maybe it's just to be a little accent.
Oh, see, this is why. Well, this one's on tick. Do we
But
have
there's
any on
no way to
step?
we'd have to go through every instrument that's active, right, to see which uses that table.
God. Who did this?
Me. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't care. This lead does need to sound like this.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was picturing.
Well, maybe it should lead up to this note.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it could go downwards. Which was that?
Very like Legend of Zelda vibes.
G5.
So I found in a shelf in my house a paper card from the previous owner for a liquor store that's clearly from, like, it's got to be from the 70s or 80s. Because it's very old, and it's a check cashing courtesy card. I don't know what that exactly means. Like, you can trust my checks.
Okay,
At
nice.
the liquor store.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's super vintage looking, and it's in perfect condition. And I'm gonna bring it there, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm
sweet.
gonna try to write a check
Let us know
for
how
a
it
bottle
goes.
of. I don't really drink, but like I'm gonna try to buy the trashiest bottle of liquor with this thing if possible.
All right. Oh, see, actually, is this what the deal was? Maybe what we can do is set this to be
Can someone bring me up the speed
This.
of what we're trying to accomplish right now?
just make an intro. But now, see, I've messed with the instrument. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, so I had passed it off to you, and then I took your idea and did that, so now you have to come up with something else.
You did something better with it.
Ooh.
Okay. I was gonna see if I could make this second channel nice.
Yeah, could you like double it and fine tune it or something? Get that.
and panning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Deep
Do
pan.
Or you could even do M command panning.
This leads into, sorry, I keep forgetting D4, right? You could. I'm terrible with panning effects. I never think about it.
That's why we need Roboctopus.
It's a nice thing when you don't do panning, because then when you're playing songs in mono, it has no effect. It doesn't completely ruin half your arps because you're panning them around. Oh. It's like, oh, it just drops halfway through the ARP because you pan it to the right channel, which doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Ooh, for me, it's like I'll make a song in mono and then try to add like stereo elements later, and then it just sounds off because it's not what my ears are used to listening to. And then you know, it's kind of like something I struggle with reminding myself to do. I don't know if anyone else has that kind of experience, but it's what
I
happens.
think if you listen to something enough times, you can get used to it, can't you? Even if it's something you feel like you always wanted to change.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
and
these have sequence.
that's why I don't like writing music in a short amount of time. Like I would like putting something down and coming back to it, because then my ears are freshening. But oh, that sounds awful. Like, why did I think that was okay?
Yeah.
It sounded better when it was like.
Yeah, it's interesting with writing tunes because everyone does it differently. I've tried to start doing a thing now where I watch the video and someone was like, I won't listen to it until the next time I actually sit down and work on it. And what I'll do is the first listen, I'll write down the notes of going, let's change that verse, let's change that thing there, and then go from there, rather than doing that, constantly listen to it all the time and getting used to that particular like mix or version or whatever.
That's a good tip. I've done that laundry list, strategy before too, when it's like I really actually want to make progress, because I know that like you're right, upon each fresh listen, your brain goes, oh, what about something happening here or whatever, and then you you might forget that if you don't like write it down right away and think, okay, you know, then you're going to work on it for a while. You might forget. And then when you come back to it next time, you might remember again. Oh, I was going to change that thing and I forgot.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. It's been a useful moment because I've been bouncing between a lot of different songs, and it's great to just like have a list and go, oh yeah, I was going to do that or that.
I don't know. I could take or leave this part. Oh, jeez. What did I...
Tempo.
Oh, tempo. Yes. Oh my god.
I think
forgot
it's at 170, but it's not really at 170 because that groove is longer.
This is so embarrassing. I haven't used LSDJ in so long. I forgot what the table command was.
Well, there's little tooltips.
I don't know.
I only realised the other day that on the Wave channel, when you're actually changing up the cue and the cutoff and that, it gives tooltips for there now, which is really cool.
Oops. Switching over to my stream view again.
Yeah, I don't have any other ideas right now.
Pass it.
Let's have a look, yeah. I wonder... Something's out there.
Yeah, just started from the top.
Yeah, I think I'll have to.
There you go.
That's nice with the counter.
You should be able to skip to another row now at this point.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I just meant, yeah, like started from the top to realign
Yeah, okay.
everybody.
There. I wonder if we can do just like some really quiet hi-hat sort of things there, maybe, rather than just completely blank.
Yeah, definitely.
Does anybody want to guess what snack I left on my desk and now that I eat every time I'm on my computer?
Octopus.
Ooh.
That is... How do you guess, man?
Of a robot variety.
It's
You were
not
saying
the same
chest
one.
as the other
A
week.
different. Yeah,
It
I
is
was gonna
not.
say a different
Okay.
one.
It is different. We're gonna do this every time, by the way.
Is it cheesy?
Yes.
Cheez-Its?
Yes! But it is the Aldi's extra toasty variant,
Oh, okay.
which is way cheaper, better quality ingredients, and just better.
What? I mean, I don't really eat those things anymore, but I used to just I don't know, probably go through 2 boxes of them a week. Not the Aldi ones, but the name brand. I mean, not every week, but some weeks.
I don't eat like a ton of snacks, but like whenever I'm doing the stream, apparently, like I don't eat breakfast and I need to eat
snack
something.
time. Oh, see, we'll have to do an 8 a.m. breakfast stream.
Don't tease me.
Well, I've got the next week off, so if I really wanted to be up,
Jealous.
yeah, it's gonna be nice.
That's a that's
Sometimes
like me.
I should actually pay attention to what's happening on LSDJ. So I have
It's
the
hard when
tendency to
someone
just,
else is doing it.
yeah, it's sometimes I just want to pay attention to everything, like check the chat, like, you know, have little conversations, and then I'm like, oh, I come back to the song and I'm like, what did you even do? I should be like at least trying to keep track, but I'm just like, nah, you got this. If we have to fix
It's hard-
something later, we'll just do something even worse.
It's hard because when someone switches like which screen they're on, it's kind of disorienting when you don't change it yourself, I think.
Yeah,
It's super. Yeah, I mean, if, in theory, this is kind of why I started adding button overlays to my videos, because like when you're just navigating from phrase to phrase using B and the D-pad, either going back and forth between channels or up and down in the same like chain, it's like I have no idea what we're doing. And I didn't realize that until like I started watching back some of the earlier Telemelt streams with me and Paul. It was like, whoa, I have no idea. When Paul's controlling, I have no idea what's going on. So sometimes if you but the button overlay on this is super small, but it's more, I almost think, for the replay, because if you're going back and you're like, where did they go? You can kind of rewind and stare at the buttons to see what they're doing. But it's not really, like, it doesn't, it's really hard to pay attention to in real time because it's so small and, you're trying to watch what's actually happening in LSDJ.
Also, all those phrases you or chains you bookmarked, I don't remember why you bookmarked any of them.
It's just that they need work.
Okay.
There's either like something missing, or it's like the same as the previous section.
Still, while you were doing it, I was like, oh yeah, I hear that. I hear where it needs help, and now it's like I listen to it back. It's like out of context.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know that there's like kind of a lack of activity in the pulse channels for a lot of the earlier ones. Like this one, I don't think I bookmarked this because I wasn't really paying attention to the noise channel, but yeah, you're right. There's like something that needs to happen here. Oh, I also wanted to say happy birthday, Mrs. Roboctopus.
Oh, happy birthday.
Since
That was last week, right? Or that's today?
That's today. That's why I think he wasn't going to be able to join us.
Could make it, yeah. Happy birthday.
We have a spectator?
Yes, it's Thomas. I don't know if he's actually listening to the chat. Miraji. Yeah, so he's been streaming a little bit of LSDJ, and he kind of was getting back into it. So I was like, oh, we should do like a Telemelt sometime, because since he's like, how do you do this? Or what if I want to do this? He knows he's a very talented chiptune musician. So that's a cool place to be. If you're me, I'm like, oh, I get to like teach someone who's already familiar with chiptune and that whole, the whole paradigm of chiptune and workflow and stuff like that, but specifically how to use LSDJ. That could be really helpful for people who want to get into LSDJ, because he'll be able to ask the question from a standpoint of somebody. I mean, he's used it a little bit, but you know how if you just open it once and then don't look at it for a couple years, it's not like gonna stick.
I think it'd be cool to find like an LSDJ head that's like kind of been out of the scene for a while to like come out of retirement and do Telemelt.
Well, I keep meaning to reach back out to CC Ivory. I don't know that he's really like retired per se, because he's been releasing music, but I think he's been sort of more or less active in like certain areas.
He had his like his like rebirth, and that momentum I think was there for a little while.
Yeah.
And then he's doing normal life stuff.
Right.
Jack and I, Electric Children, used to chat a lot back in the day, and subsequently, like, like, I don't know, like a few, probably it's more than a few years, but I tried to message him, and he didn't get back to me, and I bought his album, on Bandcamp with a message that says, "Hey."
Okay, wait. I think I found what's going on here. This needs to go. Disconnect.
The only person I know like that is
Here we
Deadbeat
go.
Blast.
Oh
But
yeah.
There's no way he's coming back. He's doing metal now. People kept telling me to message him, and I really didn't want to do it because I know he's not coming back. But I did it one time, just like said I could do it.
I think I might have fixed the stupid audio issue I was having. Oh, except for now, I actually can't hear anything. Okay, this should actually work.
I'm trying to remember if I saw Deadbeat Blast or Beast Mode at Blipfest. I don't remember who it was.
Maybe both. I know they were both active around the same time.
Yeah.
How scared were you? Is the question.
I remember it. I mean, I need to refresh myself on like what their music is.
Was it like super technical music or like super aggressive electro?
I remember it was aggressive electro.
That was Beast Mode.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Beast Mode. I was leaning Beast Mode.
Yeah, Deadbeat Blast did a couple Beast Mode like songs, but I think it was really late, like 2014 or something.
I remember Beast Mode ended his set at Blipfest. I think it was Blipfest 2011, 2010, somewhere around there. Forget. And he ended his set by ripping the aux out of his Game Boy. And it sounded awful. like he messed that thing up, dude. Because it was like this really like, blah, like ripped it out. And I remember thinking, that's not good. And I also saw Misfit Chris that same show.
Oh, Misfit Chris.
And I also saw Infinity Shred perform, and I never knew who they were at that time. And I remember I was sitting down, and they were playing. And I was like, and I started looking at my buddy. I was like, oh my god, like this is awesome! Like this is really good. I mean, God.
You know who's someone that no one remembers is Trash Can Man.
I don't remember that.
He had like 3 incredible songs or something on 8-Bit Collective, and I think he played at Blipfest once. And I think I'm the only person alive who remembers that.
There's so many like artists that did exactly that around that era. I remember like all kinds of like cool artists commenting on my music back in the day, and they ended up like doing cool stuff like in the industry, like in the music industry later. Like I remember Disaster Piece used to comment on my music a lot,
Oh yeah.
and I always thought that was so cool.
You know what I miss is the brutally honest feedback. That really pushed me forward.
Wait,
On 8-Bit Collective.
wait, that was the name of the person?
No.
That's a good artist name.
Yeah, right.
That is. No, I mean, yeah, the actual brutally honest feedback on 8-Bit Collective.
That people
In
would
general,
people
the
would
toxic.
just yeah.
Toxic. Yeah, I mean, I know, I understand why not everyone likes that, but I I like that.
I
Not
chip
giving
drama.
it, but receiving it.
Yeah, the chip drama was real for a while. I remember being clueless and like not understanding that it was a thing at all. People trash. I had one song that would go viral in the collective, and like people, there's a couple like huge haters. Like, dude, you're just really gonna use the same drum pattern throughout the whole song. I was like, I don't know, this is like the 8th song I made, man.
She'd be like, hey man, if Daft Punk can do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they,
yeah. Like literally house. Just like if anyone can do it.
If anyone like exploits a groove as much as I do, it's Daft Punk.
Mm.
And they get away with it. And
it depends on the song and the music, doesn't it? Like where is the focus? If it's not on the drums, then
I guess if you did a lot of MDMA, you'd never get tired of the groove.
That's something like, I don't know, I struggle with that too. Sometimes I really am like, this song is boring, and then I'll be like, nah, it's really good.
You know, it's funny, at work, yesterday we're super busy, and we always have a Bluetooth speaker where we always like jam out to like different music, and I work with like some younger people who are really into like electronic music, so I played Death Mechanism's Honey Bun to like all like 3 teenagers.
Nice.
That I work with it in this restaurant that I work at, and they all thought it was crazy good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Go on, someone else have a go.
Oh, man. All
I've
right.
had a few bits.
I'm giving it over to Skip.
Yay. The one kid said, he's like, dude, this sounds like legit, like VG music. Like,
You know, it was funny because, that was made for the Wild Chip, which I sort of think of as like, it should still sort of sound like chiptune. Because on M8, you can pretty much make it sound like anything, because you can just sample crazy stuff. So I wanted to keep some of the ARPs in there, and then like even the wavetable-y leads are, sort of, I guess, VGME. And I really wanted the drums to sound like drums from Fast Tracker 2 or something like that, where it's like you're, using these like kind of a little bit like low bit crush drum samples, with just like hi-hat, snare, and stuff like that. So I think other people kind of picked up on that. But then I also I like having the lush pad stuff that you can do with hypersynth, and so I kind of just mashed it all together, and that was, I don't know, it's one of those that came together like real quick. I was having a lot of fun playing with the wavetable leads that are in the new 4.0.
the one kid had a question for you, because he wants to be a drummer, and he's like, a beginning musician, and he wanted me to ask you if you're classically trained, like jazz keyboardist, because of how you structure your lead melodies in that song.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I have musical training. This stuff is all, I don't know, just come from a lot of experimenting. I was in like a psychedelic noise jam improv band for like 10 years, and everything was completely improvised. We never played the same thing twice, but we had like some certain things that we would kind of fall back on, but I was using like Renoise and a bunch of VST synths and stuff like that. And then after a while, I was like, God, I just want to play a song. Like, I don't want to just keep improvising forever, even though it is so much fun. Like, I want to be able to like have a section that sounds really good, and then deviate away, and then come back to it again. And
wait, did you not like find like a groove and like a hook, and then like improv your way back to it, like in a jam sesh?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
cool. It was really, we had like the freedom to kind of do anything, which was cool. But also,
like, if you have the freedom to do anything, why wouldn't it be to go back to like something?
I know. Well, part of it is just the like, you know, the it's kind of a decision that every band and like director has to make up, because this was like an egalitarian thing. It wasn't like any one of us could go back and cue a certain thing, or like we wouldn't bring in sheet music and be like, here, everybody learn these parts and we'll cue them at a certain point or whatever, which is what like a lot of the bands I was listening to, like Wayne Krantz's band, you know, like he'll have certain cues, like they'll open the song a certain way, but then it goes into free improv. It's not completely free, like everything's based on 4 bars, 4 and 8 bar types of things, but within all of that, they do whatever they want. And then he'll cue for the next, like at the end of the next 8 bars or whatever, either the tempo is gonna change or they're gonna play one of the next sections of the song, or, you know, whatever. Like you said, go back to a previous thing that they did. So, but when I was starting with LSDJ, I think I started in like 2016 or so, I just wanted to write a song. And it was like at that point, I was getting into like, this was maybe a couple years later, but when Bill Wirtz released his stuff, and I was kind of reading a lot of the questions on his website about how he kind of learned how to tackle songwriting. What it ends up being, at least for me in the end, is like, you just assemble this bag of tricks of like, I don't know, ABAC song form, or AABA song form, or the verse in a minor key and the chorus in a major key, or, you know, just like common structural things like intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro, stuff like that. But then sometimes you learn variations on these things, like what if I start the song with the chorus, or what if I think in terms of a different type of structure, like build-ups and drops, you know, and it's not, so like, yeah, I mean, I've studied music and stuff like that, but there's nothing, I don't feel like you can really learn how to write a melody other than just by like thinking of your favorite melodies, you know, thinking about things like call and response, or like, I don't know, just how to develop a motivic development is usually what it's called, like to take an idea and like develop it. So it's just like a lot of time grinding at like different things and seeing what sounds cool, and what if I tried this instead of that. Sometimes I'll like put the melody in the tracker, right? And then you're listening to it. But then like I might be taking a walk later or something, and I just hear the melody a little differently as I'm like singing it to myself on the walk. And I'm like, oh, maybe it should go that way, and then I'll change it. So like, it's not like there's just like, oh yes, I was trained to write melodies. It's just like, right. I've just tried a bunch of different things and kind of, you know, tried to do what I like, and not everything you try doesn't always turn out the way you like it, but sometimes it does.
I'll definitely make a concise, or I'll shorten that answer up, like just a lot of musical experience and what have you. But that's a cool story. You kind of can hear that through your music a little bit, the experimentation part of it, you know, like those habits where you travel to really interesting like areas, but you definitely do find your way back on like in your own music. And I guess that was something you tried to do on purpose.
Yeah.
I'll throw out too that the Fence Mech is a really talented player. He won't say it himself, but like, when I met him at Megfest, he whipped out Herbie Hancock on some keys. So.
Oh, sweet!
I have a note still to like to cover that song, but yeah, I don't even remember it.
Which tune was it? Like Cadillac Island Sank?
Yeah, it was, what is that, Chameleon.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet, nice. We can hear plonking of the keys, but no sound. Just in case you're wondering.
Oh, cool. Okay, so where is that going? I think it's going out to OBS, but you guys can't hear it. So we're staring at wires. on my screen. Where is it?
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool about hearing the story. Because I can hear it in your bass lines as well. You're always playing about with more melodic ideas in your bass lines, which is really nice to hear, rather than it always being like copy paste.
Oh, thanks.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. How about this? Can you hear this?
Nope. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's golden.
Something like that, anyway.
Nice.
That makes me smile.
That's great.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eee.
Is that cover going to be proper keys, or is it going to be some crazy chiptune version?
Well, I was like, I think I could try this on LSDJ. I think it would be a
Yeah.
crazy task. I think I would have to I would not transcribe Herbie's entire solo. That would be the temptation, but I think I would just have to try to do my own thing there. Or, just like do my own spin on Chameleon. There might be an easier way.
Because Button Masher had his sort of jazz standard album, didn't he? Doing like Super NES sounds.
Yeah, which is just crazy because it's not only that, which is the cool, I mean, that's a cool concept, but he did it in the style of that video game. Like, he took the standard and then he made it sound like the composer who composed the soundtrack would have made it sound.
Absolutely.
Like, to ape that
so
style, that is just... That's so going the extra mile rather than just like, oh, look, I made an album with some SNES sound fonts or whatever.
Yeah, like taking the MIDI and just literally slapping the sound.
It's very schnaboobula.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, Skip, give us some.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I'm
You're
excited to see how this
You're off
goes.
grid.
It's like a boss battle out of nowhere.
Yeah. This is the part of the song when you're using the machete.
You need some like really crunchy samples of going.
Every single time, like, J Mapel talks about the stream sometimes because I always link him, and he's like you need to get samples. Like he talks about samples all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, if anybody either wants to add some or like send me some, I can patch them in.
That could be fun as you like a brief for a new tune or something. Going, let's see if we can utilize whatever or whatever.
I know. That first song on the Game Boy Music EP, it's got that guitar sample, and I never knew what it was. I was like, this must be something that I should probably recognize. And then, I think he asked me. He was like, "Do you know what that sample is?" And I was like, "No." And then he sent it to me. It's like F-Zero 64, like the intro to that thing. It's this cool guitar riff.
Nice.
I was like, "Oh, okay, nice."
Those games are great. The soundtracks are amazing.
Yeah, totally.
I was just trying to make a section that maybe could like break off the monotony of these pulse channels, because like there was like something going on with like the pulse here that was like used earlier, and I don't.
Yeah,
think
that's what I was talking. That's why those were bookmarked, because I was like, this is the same thing.
Actually, what happened there was like someone said it was too busy, so
way too busy.
and the reason that's the reason that part is so repetitive too, is because we changed it from like being super busy to leading into those different pulse parts. And I'm not sure if that's why like the pitch bend keeps on going on in that section, or that was intentional.
I assumed it was not intentional, because if someone were to make that decision, like, I don't know, I feel like I would have never been okay with that in any previous iteration of this. I would have said, that's gotta go. I'm fine with pitch bending over a couple of measures, but not like 16 bars.
Yeah, well, specifically like this part. Wait, let's see.
Yeah, that is it, I think, yeah.
Wait, which is the part that had like the they kept like going on, which was cool.
This. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to play it like 2 bars back to get it.
I think it's the end of 9, going into A, I think it might be.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Which is great, but yeah, it needs to stop at some point.
I think it was supposed to go for a little bit and then cut out.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe
So like
it's
it needs to
empty.
stop at very least here.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I wish we could figure out how much
down.
of a... Yeah, how many phrases were left.
Was it that channel? Oh, we're already in there now. It's that one, isn't it?
I hope that my chat is working.
Maybe just the end of this bar. And then not letting it reset, maybe.
Yeah.
So we just put kill. There, I'll say. If I remember the alphabet. There you go. How's it still going?
like that whole transition is cool, and obviously goes too long. And I think what it ends up going into, it shouldn't. So that's why I was kind of working on something that maybe had like a little bit more space that kind of plays on how that whole area was ended. Well,
Yeah.
Like, I guess that was done off stream, right? That was cool little funky.
I think we don't know what exactly happened.
Wait, what, around here? Or which bit?
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
that was something that maybe
That was
Paul
Paul.
added. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like it.
It's really cool, yeah.
Oh, that's obviously not something I would write. I mean, not that I don't like it, but I couldn't.
There we go. Oh, here, that's why. Let's see if that fixes it.
And that's why he is not welcome back.
Paul, you're too good.
I had this song, Scorching Suns, stuck in my head yesterday out of absolutely nowhere. It was a song that Paul and Dammy Fortune collaborated on last year for Summer Chip for Battle of the Bits, which I'm like, can we finish this in an hour? I guess probably. If we can, it would be cool to submit it to the Summer Chip. It'll have like 8 people collabing on the same song, which was kind of insane. But yeah, the summer, what is it called? Scorching Suns. It's a really cool song. It would be cool to like break it down. But it's got the crazy flaw like arps and chord progression. It's got a little groove. It's got some glitches in there. It's got a nice hook, which I think if my spidey senses are correct, I think that was probably a Dammy Fortune ad. He's got some killer like pop right. I mean, his pretty much everything he does is brilliant, but I'm especially a fan of his pop songs. It's got that poppy kind of like hook. I'm like, oof. This is too good.
After playing Honey Bun and a couple of songs off the Retrospectacles, the kids I work with were like, I want to hear more of this like really interesting music that we didn't know exists. And I told them I would share like one really like weird esoteric, like not necessarily chiptune, but like, you know, a lot of chiptune musicians like went off to make different music, and I won't include like any of that because it kind of all fits into the same category of music you don't really hear on the top 40 anywhere.
Yeah.
But is arguably better in my opinion. So, and they're like, all right, like, so we have a group chat now, and I'm gonna link, and they're gonna like tell me what they think, and I'm gonna
Venetian
like,
Snares.
Venetian Mirrors. You know that one?
No.
That is a classic. That was a classic on 8-Bit Collective that was made by. Oh, man. Does anybody remember that song? 8-Bit
Wait, do
Collective
you know
people?
Venetian Snares?
I mean, I know of
Yeah,
the name.
the breakcore artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But are you sticking to? You're talking about like mostly like chiptune or like chip adjacent stuff.
Chip adjacent, chiptune. Like they've heard my music.
Yeah. Okay.
And but you know, I don't want that. I don't want my music to be the only chiptune they listen to. Like I don't think that'd be bad for them. And I don't want them to hear like only my favorite. So if anyone has any suggestions to like
Bit shifter.
that'd be cool. Well, the one guy, he's like 23, and the other kid, he's 17. So like got different like little range of ages here. They're both like musically oriented, like super interested.
Have you heard Bomb Boy Back Alley Clash before?
Bomb Boy.
That sounds.
I know. Bomb Boy is involved in some of that like sample pack contest, like that whole group.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had a long hiatus. Like, he released 2 of the most killer songs I've ever heard on the FM Horror compilation, and then just like disappeared for years.
Yeah, his entry, I forget, it was a couple years ago, but it won the sample pack contest. Like, it was the highest voted track on the whole comp.
He's insanely good. Like, Back Alley Clash is legitimately one of the best songs I've ever heard of any genre. Like, I would highly recommend showing that to anyone who's getting into chiptune.
I can't remember what the song was of his that won that thing, but I've got to check it out regardless. It just reminds me that there's always too much insanely good music to listen to. I keep thinking, like, I hear something and I go, oh, I need to like study that so I can like write music like that too. And I feel like it's been the last like 20 things I've heard where I'm like, oh, I need to put that on the list of things to study.
There's some very Bomb Boy like progression in this song actually.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't. It's funny because like listening back to the last one, you know, just the crust. It's like parts of it are super strong and parts of it still feel like maybe they could get improved. Maybe it's like something we come back to again at some point. But parts of it are good, and then parts of it I'm like, I don't know. It's just very strange. Like having so many people's efforts combined. It's like having a mural on the side of a building where like not everything creates the most cohesive thing, but it's still cool. Like graffiti art or something almost.
I think just the crust was basically that way. I think until like I don't know who ended up like kind of really tightening the.
I think you did a bunch
cohesion.
of it. Yeah, you were trying to stitch the sections together because I know that we had like a couple of different things from between CC Ivory, maybe something I did. I don't really remember. Like I listened back to it and I go like I can't even remember what I added to this.
I do remember Paul had like the last big like influence. On how
Paul
the song was
just tends to take everything over when he joins, you know.
I really enjoy his approach on transitions and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's great. I think he wrote he fixed the transition into this heavier part.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We should just make Paul finish all our songs.
We should each write a separate hook to a completely different song and then make him make a transition to each of them. I know we don't do the stream a lot, but I really do think it would be interesting to like have different types of premises for like the activity or whatever. Like I was thinking about a few, and I think it'd be cool to like unearth like an insanely old save file. And like we can take turns maybe of just like a really old project that's like we thought might have been completely dead, and continue it.
I'll have to consider that.
It'd be cool to do like a Gardic phone type thing.
If we didn't
But
have to finish this track today,
Yeah.
I would say we could take a tangent, but unfortunately, because the summer chip deadline is at the end of this week.
Sure.
It would take so long to do a Gardic phone type thing with music though, and you couldn't really stream it. Like everyone would have to do their parts separately.
That's true, and that's a fun workflow as well. It's sometimes I feel like when you're doing that stuff, it's easy for somebody to like lose track. I mean, this is difficult in a different way because everybody has to be available at the same time. It's like, I don't know which is worse. But at least if everybody's there at the same time, there is like some accountability.
I used to give myself like 10-minute challenges, and I used to like arrange like instruments and stuff preemptively, and then like try to make like a song in 10 minutes. I used to do
You should
on my own.
You should check out some of the 1 hour battles then. And I guess
Yeah,
I
you
can't
probably enjoy
reveal
that.
it on stream really yet. Although not like anybody's watching, and by the time it happens,
Someone else.
it might be whatever. But let's just say I think there might be a little bit more room for activity that is like specific to LSDJ on Battle of the Bits. Because you can do 1 hour
Nice.
battles and it could be all gear, or there is like a Game Boy format. And not the advantage is that like non-LSDJ people can join in and use Furnace or whatever that they want to make a Game Boy song. But that's a common like tactic for 1 hour battles is like have a template ready to go so that by the time the battle starts you can just start sketching ideas right away. And I think it's so cool that like it forces you to do the entire process of like starting the thing, developing an idea, exporting it, like rendering out the final thing, and like titling it and posting it. It's like to go from the beginning all the way to the end in 1 hour just gives you practice of doing all the steps. Because a lot of times, like in the first 1 hour battle, it's like, I have 2 minutes left. I have to render this, and then like you don't even think about that until you're actually there, and you're like, I'm gonna be late. It makes, I think, after I did a bunch of 1 hour battles in like 2022, and it really helped me be able to finish songs that I still have like plenty of unfinished loops. Like by all means, I have a ton of those. So there would be no shortage of material for the stream in that regard. But like, this one, I just came up with a loop like off the top of my head. But this could have easily been something, that could have easily been something that sat around in a save file somewhere for 3 years until I'm like, oh, this is a fun loop.
It definitely is. I also think it'd be cool to do something like one of us has like a complete song save file, and then they have to sit and watch us destroy it with a remix.
That's so good. That's a great idea.
Like you can't do anything. You just have to. It happens to you.
That's incredible. I'd put a song forward for that. That's insane.
I like the instrument changes. Whoever changed the instrument in this area was cool. Cool.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't know.
No one remembers anything.
I remember when Connor and I worked on this part.
That was like a month ago, right?
We were talking about chords a lot, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just insane. Trying to find stuff for this.
What if we I'm almost thinking I saw somebody it was Thomas when he was on the stream the other day. It was like he was playing with the B commands. Maybe more than 4. Maybe like 50-50 or something. So that each time that it goes that it plays it, it's like slightly different. Maybe more than 8. Should this be over here? Or we could maybe even pan these back and forth. Although I do kind of like what they're doing. And you could, like, maybe we can throw in the M command. then this can go like this. Oh. Alright, wait.
Yeah, next time there's a Game Boy 1 hour battle, if I see it, I'll try and link it in the Discord sketch if you want to give it a go. They're quite fun. There's always like a brief as well, so it gives you something to work on.
Yep.
Like it has to be a boss battle, or it has to be whatever.
I mean, this is hilarious. Like, like, that's not being used anywhere else, right? Surely, like this, I was like, this has to be different, right? Like, that doesn't have to be that, like that.
I think I pulled it from somewhere. I was trying to have like a callback to that dun, 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 into the next area.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
Maybe the E's killing it.
I have a bad habit of always trying to like I've tamed it like with better song structures since, but I used to have a huge issue with just constantly traveling to like different areas and not having like a good, just I guess too much progression. And I used to chat with Sasquatch a lot, and I used to say like, "Hey, how can I avoid doing this?" And he's like, "I don't know, I just embrace it." Like, so if you ever listen to his music, it's just like always that.
Something that's helped me with that and all aspects of my writing is writing my motifs first and then writing the song.
That's a good idea.
I think lots of people know that like that helps a lot with writing, but it's hard to get into the habit if you've written like songs front to back or like in a fairly unstructured way for a really long time.
I have very little control when I make music.
Yeah.
Just kind of what ends up happening happens. Like, a lot of times I don't even realize it sounds good until later.
Wait, what? I thought I had like a walk down. Where was I? Is it... Yeah, it's in here somewhere, isn't it? No.
That's better.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, that one.
But
yeah.
I thought maybe I could make another variation of it. That's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was like, I hope I cloned that. Yeah, there. We probably could put.
Does it go on for like a measure too long? Or does it need it to establish that groove?
This I should have probably marked, because I don't understand why this is here twice. Couldn't we just have one bar here? Does it go? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's fine, but... What if I did something really like, oh, I guess we can't. I'm tempted to do something like, I don't know, why not? I find these like panned sideways snare. I'm assuming this is a Roboctopus thing.
Got it.
Yes.
But I don't understand it.
It's nice with a double snare like the Baxter thing.
We've got a snare here. But what, like, I'm like, do we want to make it more pronounced? What if we, like, is this too obnoxious? You know how sometimes people do this?
I like it.
Oh, yeah, it's not everywhere. Okay,
And 61's just empty.
I guess so.
Yeah, yeah. I think both channels for quite a while are empty there.
So, okay.
Which makes sense for a bit, because you want to sort of get like the jungle groove in.
Oh yeah, look,
you know.
Okay, we're just 99.
Yeah.
B1. Okay, I was like, how many phrases do we realistically have?
Yeah, this
Just gonna
was
indiscriminately use these up.
this was hastily abandoned at the end of the last stream.
That's kind of why I'm like, yeah, I mean, if any, okay, I'm just gonna start going wild here, but anybody, you know, obviously has the freedom to take over at any point. but you just have to do something better than whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, just careful to not make it too wild, like right off the cuff. That's
what we had before, didn't we?
That's what we had before. Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what motivated me to do that section below, was just to try to like have a little bit more space and figure out how we could get to a really cool part that someone is on stream at the end.
That's pretty cool.
It's just chill. Okay, what if we... Oh, how crazy do I want to go? Oh, yeah, cool. Gosh. You ever look at a song and you're like, wow, I used all the tables.
No.
No, never.
I was looking at... I was telling you, I wanted to do some saves. I wanted to, like, study some saves and some other, like, things to try to get some, you know, just widen my palette, basically. And, like, yep. I was looking at a song that somebody made and they used all the tables, and I was like, wow.
That's crazy. How many can you have? What's the limit?
32.
My goodness.
You could like do 2x LSDJ and have like have it continue into like an instance of LSDJ, as long as you don't need to use the other tables.
Okay, so
keep only 4 channels.
I don't know. I get pretty far up there. Sometimes I have to see where I can remove tables.
I like to honestly see how much I can do without tables sometimes. I know it sounds lame.
I hate seeing how much I can do without tables. Maybe
I've also only been using LCJ a lot, like not even a year since I've picked it back up.
Oh yeah.
Last September.
Oops.
Beginning of last September is when I started using LSDJ again, and when I started being active on PSG.
When like everything you do is based on like making things sound very intricate and textured and switching around to lots of different sounds to keep things not sounding like chiptune, to be honest, yeah, you rely on tables a lot. So
this is one of those great opportunities that we could take to like look at your save and then deconstruct it.
Yeah, that'd be neat. I think my philosophy was, and the reason why I still think this way, was I was trying to do as well as I can with as little as possible, and that includes like only one instance of LCJ, even though last time I was using LCJ a lot, it was always 2, and then I decided I need to figure out how to use 1 well.
And then I went back to version 1.0.
And now I just bang sticks on a tree in my yard.
I do rely on tables less than I used to. It used to be insane, just like every channel constantly tables.
I think that like the usage is steadily going up for me, based off how comfortable and how well I feel like I'm executing the most basic things.
My style was like not have any tables on instruments and then like manually do the table command in phrases.
Right.
And then that way you can do like a bunch of different variations and even if you need effects you can just add them there. And then, you know, once in a while you'll need a third effect. So you'll make an instrument for that, and then go back and optimize things if you need to.
It's situational, right? What ends up being like tidy in the programming. Whether it's better to do it in phrase, or if it's repeating a lot, do it in the table, or if you need the variation, do it in phrase if possible if you have the room. I think it all depends. But overall, I don't know why I chose this as a segue, but I really would like to update my M8 and play with whatever you can do with arpeggios now. Someone said that you can do all kinds of cool new stuff with ARPs.
Yeah, you get to. It's like this command rate. but instead of being an instrument setting, it's a command. So the sequencer will set however you configure it, in terms of the speed and ticks, and then the direction. So you can set, I think the first digit is set direction and number of octaves. So it'll toggle between like, upwards, all within one octave, downwards, up and then back down, down and then back up, something like that. Then the next digit up is like 2 octaves up, 2 octaves down, blah 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 blah, and then you can set the speed. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely want to dust off my M8 sometime soon. I'm bored of Game Boy music.
Well, I've been saying like, oh, it would be so cool to have this feature and that feature in LSDJ, especially with regards to being able to randomize the groove and then bring everybody back. And like the 4.0, I think maybe we could have done this in 3. I didn't really understand it, but in 4.0 they added a global groove command. So that plus you have to use, it's like a total of 3 commands, but you can still do it. It's like jump to the next song row, jump to the first row of the next song row, jump to the first row in the first phrase, right, the first line of the phrase, sorry, and then set everybody's groove to the same groove. So now you can actually do like ambient stuff with desynced grooves and then resync everybody without having to like manually stop and restart the song.
That's cool.
And I was messing with that a little bit, and I was like, ooh, this is super exciting, and yeah, I'm spoiled now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but what's the envelope here? I actually want it to be quieter. Something, and then, yeah, another table. Gosh, maybe.
I tried to do a free jazz song in LSDJ once. It just had completely no structure, and at the end I wanted it all to sync up after not planning for that the entire song. And it would have been very nice to have that. But
Bring it in, Ableton.
I've been learning Renoise this year,
Cool.
and I'm so glad I did. It's awesome.
I will take credit for that. I'm super hyped that you don't put it there. It only goes here. I'm super hyped that you started learning Renoise because it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. I used it live for a long time and then never really got into the breakbeat like sequencing type stuff, which is so and like I really love the sample editor and the the DSPs, like the built-in DSPs, and it's just so good. It's like you get all of the power of a DAW and all of the power of a tracker, and like yeah,
Sure.
that's actually how I'm feeling about the new M8 firmware too, because of the EQ. You've got
Oh,
these
really?
like effects. So you've got obviously the tracker style stuff, but then like the DAW with, the amount of mixing you can do between even some of the automation, the way that the rep commands work, which I didn't really understand fully, but you can use a command and then repeatedly, increment or decrement that command. So it only takes 2 commands, but you can do like DAW style automation. So then you've got the, chorus, reverb, delay, EQ, limiter, like all of that stuff just makes it so nice and easy to dial in the sound and like do real production through some of that. There's also trig envelopes so that you can do like side chaining. I wanted to, can we kind of like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Mate seems cool, but I'll miss my Valhalla plugins. So.
Those are great, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I definitely sympathize with that.
I recently re-downloaded the Korg K Oscillator app. Does anyone use that?
No.
Rings a bell, but
I've used the
It's a lot
Chaos
of-
Pad.
was that their tracker?
No, the K Oscillator was I think they called it like a touch phrase synthesizer, and I mean, you can't really modulate the synth much or at all, but you can you know what? If anyone used the DS10, the Korg DS10, they had a baked-in version where you could change the XY axis on the touchpad to be different parameters or different effects, which is really cool. So like if you wanted to do like cutoff or kind of pick any of like the normal stuff, like any of the basic synthesis stuff, and you could apply that to any instrument and so do fun wonky stuff. But the Korg K oscillators just have like a few hundred sounds in a sound bank, and then built-in drums, drum patterns, the way the sequencing works. It's kind of a step sequencer where when the sound banks are disabled, they still stay in time. So when you reactivate them, everything's synced up, and it's just like a fun way to just jump into like, making music and beats. You know, you would describe it more of a toy, but you can definitely use it as a tool with a DAW for sure. And they have an app version.
I've checked it out. It's pretty cool.
It sucks with Bluetooth headphones. So if you have a phone that has a line in, like I do, you can
Is that because of the latency or?
Yeah. It's just like I'm not really sure who they made that app for because it's kind of an old app, but with Bluetooth you have basically the least friendly environment to use the app.
Yeah.
Should we
Phones
maybe
now, isn't it?
make this a little bit more tame?
I really like that as its own section.
Yeah,
We
maybe
probably haven't got anywhere to put it in this song.
I just have so little experience with doing like breakbeat stuff. I made a couple songs with like breaks, but
I just am like, this is already so busy.
If you took out the bass on the web channel and just let that whole synth do its job, maybe that could be a bit cleaner. Maybe.
Totally.
Because it's quite a wide sound as it is.
But I mean, I like this stuff. Even
can we only do the animal noises?
Yeah.
Dog bark.
I mean, you're gonna have to take it over from me, and I already know you don't like to do that, so.
Seems rude. Can we listen to from the top what you've done?
No.
I feel like we haven't done. You love making music in silence. It's like you're playing the piano with earplugs in. It's like, I'll hear it later.
All I'm trying to do right now is clean this up so that it's not so like. It can be more like a straightforward breakbeat type thing. I don't actually. This should be like 8 or maybe 9. I love this echo effect thing. I kind of keep getting stuck on it.
Ooh. Just put some delay on there.
Exactly. I guess we have this happening twice now. Whatever. Off. That's fine. How about these guys? Oh, they're on fast. They probably need to stay on fast. I was gonna... Well, we can still... That's not too extreme for a...
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to like... Okay, we're not using that guy again. We can use this guy. Out of memory! Ah!
Yay!
We're finished. Send it off.
Yeah, we gotta... let's clean some of the... Well, first
Send it
let's
to
save
Paul. He'll figure it out.
Oh, man. Okay, not doing too bad. We got 30 minutes left. We could make something
You
happen
can also
here.
just you can also reclaim some shit that I did in the bottom
Yeah.
if you need.
That's too bad. Sometimes I'm like, well, you know, we could just leave it as a hidden, you know, thing for somebody who finds it later. Okay, so I guess let's clean song data, because I did like add a bunch of phrases and then not use them. So it'll reallocate them, but
It's getting there. It's getting close.
55. Hopefully it didn't completely erase like half of. Okay, so what I wanted to do was this, I think. And then instead of G06 here, he's different now, right? Yeah. So put C here. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine because these guys are... Why is that like that? I guess
The way you write is just crazy with 30 minutes left. I'm so anxious to hear like if it leads into this section correctly, if it leads into the next section correctly.
It doesn't. Who cares? Wait. What? Oh, there's other G commands, that's why. So this guy probably needs like some kind of build up. Oh, well it's going at half speed, that's why. I mean, that's actually not so bad. Here's what I would do. I would change this to an E command or something.
Fail.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's. Oh, this is. Oh. Good God! All right. Okay, well, obviously there needs to be a little bit of a transition there. confident about.
I think even you could just keep a little bit of the bass line and it would sound okay.
I agree. So, like, yeah. Oh, well, here you go.
Oh god. Okay, so Is that all the-
That's nice. That works.
Okay. One thing I really want to preserve is... Okay, D1, is that used anywhere else?
Probably. Oh.
Yes. Is that the same here?
That's another thing that the M8 users have spoiled, is that it gives you the little asterisk for a unique thing. I brought it up as a feature for LSDJ, but it, you know, I think it may have to either, I don't know, there's not necessarily the most elegant way of doing it. I don't know that there's enough like RAM to keep track of what's unique and what isn't. So it might have to calculate every time. Like
there should be like this little freeze there. It's a nice little break.
you can kill the note there if you want.
No, it's more of like a glitch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So freezing, I think I like it when it freezes like that. I don't know, you guys can change. I just this tiny little part right here is just my pet. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't gotta apologize.
I think it's also in this phrase.
He's like literally watching as I like tear down the thing at the end of the sandcastle. Like that doesn't need to be there. It's like, no, that tower was supposed to be, somebody's supposed to be looking out.
That still sounds good. No, it's such a tiny thing, I don't expect you to... And it's there too, that still sounds good.
Well, yeah, we're, you know, only for the anarchist nature of the stream.
And there's something I want to hear at the end, so I'm just going to keep playing it. See, if you give it space the first time, then I think it comes through a bit more. And it leads into that big freeze too. Which so what I wanted to add was like a an echo out.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just
I know it's pretty...
send more delay. Send more delay. Send it more of the signal to the delay.
It can definitely sound
Master delay. Master delay send.
Yeah. Reverb on the main mix.
I'm gonna try. Oh, is 3C used out anywhere
That's
else?
what I should do on the stream. Is always add reverb to the output of Telemelt.
See so many memes on that. Just what are you doing?
What? I like it when my music sounds good.
In a deep dark cave. Yeah.
You could use MFF, or yeah, if you wanted to be precise about it.
Oh,
But
yeah,
FF will. I know. I forget about it too. I'm like, I don't know that it really matters. You know, me.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta make
yep.
one change. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I think this should be shorter. Maybe 5, 6, 6, 6, because everybody's on G6. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sure.
Could add a couple more echoes in there. Yeah, I'll add a couple more echoes in there.
You might have to change it to F because you have only got 7 or 8 volume levels. I guess M even when it gets to 0, it's not completely silent. So that what would that be? 6, 5, 4, 3.
1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We'll do the full echo and then we'll do a binary search for the correct number of echoes.
Yeah, perfect.
You could even do more, but it's fine. It's fine.
You could do like 40 to 50 echoes.
Just throw Valheim or Valhalla on there. Yeah. Okay, you were the next name in the list.
Hell yeah.
So.
Wait.
I'll be right back.
Is that supposed to be there? Is the tick rate or whatever, the groove, speed it up?
I don't know. What?
That discrepancy, I guess, is because of the groove. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the checkpoint is.
Whoa, why is that like that? Yeah, this guy is running in half speed. Yeah, to the rest.
Slower than normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little glitched out. I don't know if you have extra tabs open today.
Me?
Yeah.
I do not.
It must be just a New Jersey internet issue then.
I'm going to look at my performance. My CPU is from 2019. 61% CPU usage. 55% going to Chrome.
That sounds about right.
That's pretty much it. The
This
only other
thing
I have
is
like
the
NVIDIA.
most memory hungry because it's running. I mean, it's I forget what it is. WebAssembly. So it's running all of this emulator code in the browser. It's very stupid. But yeah, sometimes we just have issues when you get a bunch of people on. Like, I don't actually think it's a performance issue as much as it is like an internet issue, but it could be either. We've had both. Like, I don't find it so bad that it's like unlistenable. But yeah, it is a little laggy for some reason.
Did we actually like the pulse stuff going on here in the middle, leading up to this?
I feel like maybe I don't remember who wrote that. If you wrote it,
okay,
obviously feel free to change it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to change something.
I mean, this area was like originally like brought up like up here, you know.
There was a big mix, yeah, but went in.
And then when we went, someone just punched it in, and part of the
it might have been me. It might have, right? Or I don't remember.
Because I feel like
we had like a weird off-sync thing, didn't we? We tried to fix it so it stayed like that to a degree. So there's a lot of hash stuff.
Yeah, because we kind of wrote over it, so it's just trying to keep things the same as they were.
I mean, there's really cool stuff going on here. Oh, excuse me. Going on here. Not the same.
That's why I marked it as bookmarked it, because I was like, probably something else could happen here. Maybe less on row B. I think we could take this one off. I think this is okay. I'm assuming this. Maybe these are okay now. I don't remember, but yeah.
For I feel like obviously OB is so much stronger than this stuff. I'd almost want to just kind of like copy paste this below. Whoops. Just for the time being.
Yeah, good shout.
And then maybe, not that I want to keep this or anything, but maybe just like kind of get rid of this, punch in some random stuff just so we can kind of clear our heads, so to speak. That's a cool effect. Maybe you should actually do that. I need this complimentary.
That's a Devo melody. What song is that? Oh, jeez. Out of Sync. It's Out of Sync by Devo.
Regrettably, I'm like not enough of a Devo head. This is like I don't even know how to. I feel like it's like a mix and match approach or something.
I would just kind of, sometimes if I have random stuff, like to see if it complements anything that already exists rather than.
No, I like
new.
it. Yeah, it's not something it's not a method I would normally use in writing. But it is helpful because it's like something is better than nothing, basically.
It kind of comes from a combination of like laziness and proficiency. Like, let's see if like something already made sounds good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I would say this sounds kind of cool. I don't know.
I mean, the Devo melody is extremely distracting to me, but if it's not distracting anyone else, I'm fine with it.
I would, yeah, it's more about just, kind of...
It's only because, like, it's only because it's a melody I know already. I don't think it sounds objectively bad.
I think, yeah, keeping the bass and drums there, like the pulse channel and the wave sound great, but maybe just a layer on the... instead of the wow, wow.
Yeah.
You can. What if you layer up the pulse one like an octave higher sort of thing, and just see how that sounds? It widens it. Oh yeah. I always forget.
Yeah,
Grab the
at this point,
controller.
whoever has the best idea.
So so this was already there. This is where we're trying to add stuff now.
Yeah, I would clone
Yeah.
51 if you want to do something.
Yeah. I mean, is this already empty, or should I just clone this as well, just in case?
What is that?
10.
I think I was like traveling.
Scroll up.
I don't
and
think it's
see.
anything. I think I was like turning it into something
Oh,
else.
it's
No,
there.
10 is over there. Yeah.
So I'll just clone it, and then it should be. Okay.
Yeah, I think I was
We can always
moving.
clean it up,
I
can't we?
was moving the numbers up, and then I lost control.
I've lost where we were. This was already there. This wasn't. Okay.
So if you want, you can take 07 or OB and like cannibalize the values there.
Yeah. I wonder if we can just see how that sounds.
It would be cool to slide command.
We might as well change the fine tune on it. Add like a 10 or 20 fine tune on that.
I was none at all. Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to when you double up the same instrument, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't think I ever go that high. Should I go that high when I use fine tune?
So
I normally sit between 10 and 20.
in version 9, it's the first digit that has the bigger effect. The second digit on the right, like the right digit, it adjusts in extremely fine amounts. So you could go up to
Ooh.
Oh.
you know, up to 4 or 5. Like it doesn't really start getting extreme until the first digit is like 7, 8.
It's kind of phasing a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good, and it's like an effect I don't do often enough.
When you can't think of what to do for that second pulse channel, just double it up. We've done
Yeah,
that
yeah.
so many times.
I do it constantly.
It's good. It works.
I mean, you're beefing up, something that's like by nature not beefy,
Oh, yeah, go for it.
just the beef.
I was going to, on that last one, maybe like a down, a down, a down.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's probably better than what I was
there's
gonna
a
do.
lot of room.
No,
for-
try yours. Go for it. Ooh.
That's just the same thing that I did before. Oops. Sorry.
There is a lot of room here for movement and texture and
Yeah.
like.
I was going to try, if that doesn't work, maybe try stacking some crazy fifth type
I feel like
stuff.
there's an obvious melody that could be put here too. But I can't think.
Yeah.
I'm just want to express how glad I am that we're doing something with this section. And that really stressful like pulse stuff that was copy and paste.
It was weird. Yeah. Go.
There's a lot of room for like chaos now, but in a good way.
Yeah, let's Oh no. If I do that, yeah.
Undo.
I know, this is, I wish. I save so constantly.
Control Z.
Yeah. Oh, F4. I want to try same thing.
Hey, hello, Varum Scissor.
Yay.
Welcome. We are in our last several minutes of the stream trying to finish up this song. I don't know if we're gonna get there, but we have to because
I think it'd be cool to have like a higher pitched C command kind of pulsing in and out too.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Hold on. I don't want to like leave anything like shittier than we started in this area, so.
Yeah, I was just gonna try and put a melody in there.
I'm not sure why the G.
Yeah, those need to be double length.
Oh, right.
We're gonna.
No,
Do it.
half the length.
No, double length.
Oh, okay.
Unless if you want to cut down the wave channel, which you could.
No, well, wait. Is this okay? I don't know. I don't know what you did. This is again my problem.
I did not do this. I just know how to do it.
Yay.
What? Wait. Okay. So. Oh, it really is still. What the? What? Why? Okay. Well, yeah. Sure. Whatever. Wait. What's going on? Seriously, we have to do this? Oh yeah, because we took out what was here before. Oh boy.
But it's
This
still
just
the
seems
same
bad.
groove.
This just seems really bad. I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. Could you? I can.
Go.
Wait.
Jump in there.
Okay. You can. What we can do? Okay, I'm gonna. Jeez. Okay.
Which core?
I was about to
Okay,
speak.
I see-
Groove
I-
on
I-
wave.
Yeah.
I see what you did. Okay.
Oh yeah, we should double the wave groove. That's what we should do.
No, you'd have to have the
Put,
wave.
put it on 3. That's what I meant. Double speed.
That would sound insane. This. Okay, sorry. This is half. This is full. So this should be that, and then you could get rid of this. That's what I was trying to do. And then see how that sounds, and then see how.
Oh sure, yeah, okay. Conserve some phrases. That's a better idea. Yeah.
Stay. So that's saved, kind of. So I'm going to. I don't know, because that one's more busy, but we'll see. And then this one. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the more busy one there too, and we'll see how that sounds. That was not correct. What happened there?
Yeah, that was
Those-
bizarre. It seemed like it should have been right.
I saw them jump over at slightly the wrong time.
I know.
Right at the end, yeah.
I'm just checking all the groove commands. G6, 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 G6.
So
But
many more
it's
groove commands than are even needed.
It sounded good to me.
Yeah,
but
that was
I
really weird.
I also thought.
Oh, it was
okay,
probably
there's
that.
a G6 there, yeah.
So
It's if we start it here, it
Oh.
should be good. Oh wait, no, it won't be good if we start it there.
But that's okay. No, what? Here, wait. Oh, you could just put it back. I was thinking just put in a G3 command instead of G6, and then put a G6 on the next line.
Okay.
Although,
G3
yeah, G3, I think.
and then G6.
I think. Of course, you'll have to start it at the previous line. Because it's going to be half a beat early.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought we were
You're
fixing
going to have
that.
to start it on the previous song row.
Wait! I broke something really bad. I have to.
If you started
let me
here-
fix it real quick. Sorry. Let me fix it real quick. I fucked something up. Sorry.
Oh.
There.
Yeah, that guy's.
Go ahead.
That guy's repeated. Okay, I see. But yeah, we don't actually. I don't even think we need that.
No, we don't.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I was just saying, start playback from here, right? Because this is gonna restart the groove here.
Should we try to like bring it back to the original like melody from the earlier in the song before it ends? Or is it
Theoretically, yes.
I mean, normal songwriting it would be best, but we don't have to do that.
Well, do we have enough time left to do that then?
Paul has enough time to do
Wait,
it.
this is still bonked here. What is going on?
Yeah, there was wave and noise were up one, and the pulses were down one.
I may have not done the tick math correctly. Oh, I think it's got to go. I think it's got to be. So, if this is how many ticks? 12. 12.
Whatever GC is, yeah.
And this is so that how many? I think it might. Yeah, this might need to come earlier. So it's 12, and then 15, 18. Is that? I hate tick math so much. Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay. This should be good. It sounds better also.
Like, does this section still sound okay to you guys, even though we mix things around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't, because you guys were saying earlier, like, the pulse channel sucks, and it sounded fine to me, so I thought...
Wait, are you talking about the stuff that's copied and pasted at 15 to 19? Because that's what I was referring to.
No, this.
Yeah, that
Does
sounds
this
great.
sound better than what we had here?
I
Definitely.
think it sounds better.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. Yeah. And there. I think this was actually what was there.
It matches the vibe of the drum and bass too, like so much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Def Mech, for fixing. He got the ball rolling on that like pulse, that rhythmic
Okay,
pulse.
well, you said you were gonna
bass.
add a melody in there, so I
Yeah,
guess we
I
can
think
keep
it's time.
going because the thing's not done yet.
So is it on? Yeah, that one.
I was also wrong about what Devo song it is. I swear it is a real Devo song. They all have synth leads that sound the same. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta have your thing, I guess.
I love
Yeah.
Devo. This is not a Devo song, in case you were wondering. So we're clear on that.
Definitely not.
I think it's fine not to bring the melody back. This is like the final boss of the song. You know, it builds an intensity if nothing else.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I would agree.
This is like why I think it's a bag of different kind of tricks to pull from, because obviously there is the trick of like ABA, for lack of a better way of stating it, like bringing back things that were. But like, if you listen to like a lot of, I think the reason why Retrospectacle sounds so, it sounds experimental, but like it keeps it kind of overall as a theme of like, and there were a lot of songs that I kind of used this, where it sounds like 2 or 3 different sections that are pasted together. There's several different, I mean, one of them was literally written that way because the bit pack from Battle of the Bits was like, write a MIDI keyboard demo song. And, you know, they always have different sections to show off all the different instruments and styles that you can do with all the different patches, you know? So that's like, but then, like, it's just a lot of fun to kind of jam different sections together. And so weirdly, it actually makes the whole album seem cohesive because most of the songs don't have, like, a chorus that repeats multiple times.
Yeah. So many songs I love are like A, B, C, D, E, F, you know? But then there's also, like, I hate Paul McCartney and Wings because
he's infamous for doing that.
Yeah, he can't. It doesn't sound like it goes together. I still don't understand what makes one sound good and the other sound bad.
Yeah, I know, and you know, sometimes I think like if the I don't know, Honey Bun is almost the opposite approach. Like everything repeats at least once. Like even the bridge repeats, which you know, I don't know exactly. Even I sort of consider there's almost like a pre-chorus and a chorus, or like the bridge kind of functions as a second chorus almost. Like it's not really that defined, but that was just like, this section is so good that I have to bring it back, and I didn't have a problem with it. Like normally I struggle getting songs to 3 minutes in length, and this one was like, it went to 5 minutes, and I was like, whoa, I'm gonna have to like trim this back a little bit because there's a lot there, and it's really, especially when you've got the same amount of phrases split across 8 channels. It's pretty cool that I didn't have any issues with running out of phrases, because clearly, you know, when we're doing these Telemelt things, I'm like seriously struggling with phrase economy, and we only have 4 channels. But yeah, there's something also fun about like 1989 Late Night Drive is like 2 songs that are smushed together. And a bunch of the other ones are like that too. So I think it's fun writing like both ways, and I think it's almost harder when you have so many collaborators like painting the same mural, and everybody's got like their own different kind of styles and stuff to make it like a completely cohesive thing, unless one person really wants to take control and be like, no, we're bringing it back.
My question is, like, why doesn't every, like, written by boardroom pop song sound like this?
Oh, I know. And that's something that I don't have a bunch of insight into, because unless they're going to film the writers' rooms for those, which I would love to be a fly on the wall in some, like,
I mean, it's
songwriting session. Yeah.
It's to be predictable, right?
I think
that's why
like,
every house song has the exact same structure.
Yeah, I think each person maybe comes up with one, you know, thing, and part of it is probably also in the production, not just in the writing. So if somebody comes up with like a certain beat or a certain song, a certain sound, a patch of something or a chord progression, you only really have to add one thing to the song to get a writing credit on it, I think. It's like, as long as that's your signature, then you can just do that. And then if one person comes up with a verse melody, one person comes up with a verse lyric, another person comes up with a chorus melody, another, you know, then all you have to do is put those things, stack them together, and then boom, you've got your completed song. So it should take no time at all. Imagine if you like had a certain like proclivity for writing a hook. Right. Okay, write us a hook. Boom, that's your hook. Okay, whoever the next person is, come in and write us a verse. Whatever.
There was a lot of that in the 2000s, like hip hop, R&B, rap was like one guy that was responsible for pretty much all of the hits.
Yeah, I mean, and they're still around. That's why like so many, mega pop hits, if they even exist, if they survive their coke addiction. With a few exceptions, like are written by like a group of people or whatever, or they're like written by a producer and a couple of collaborators and then shopped around to different like artists. Everybody does it a little bit differently, but there are like writers' rooms. It happens a lot in Nashville and it happens a lot in LA, and that's like how the sausage is made. It's like I think what happens too is a lot of people have snippets and stuff that they've worked on that they bring in to say, hey, what about this? Or, oh, I came up with this whip idea. Maybe we could work with that or something. It's not dissimilar to this. I think the main difference is probably like they just spend all day, every day doing it, and we are doing this once or twice a month for 2 hours at a time.
For no money.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Should I play it quick? Let's have a listen.
Can I add one tiny thing?
Yeah, get in there, dude. Do you wanna
become player? There you go. It doesn't make the sound. I feel like it should make the sound every time the player switches. But for me, it only chimes when I become a player or when I pass it to somebody else. So yeah. I can't keep track of when.
Yeah, that is a small critique, or at least a different sound effect.
You got started at the previous song.
Do I?
Yeah.
So annoying. Can I now skip here?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Okay.
I mean, it will do that anyway. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I know that was such a tiny thing. I just thought it might sound good.
Nah, try it. Yeah, I agree. That's nicer. Has it different.
That's why I wanted that one note.
It's good now because it keeps it varying. Yeah.
Where are we?
Sounds like we didn't get rid of enough stuff. Because it started going into that previous section at the end there.
Huh?
What?
I see what you mean. It sort of
end.
goes back to what it originally was.
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure why or where.
We
All the fat didn't get trimmed off.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go nuts here.
Yeah, do it.
I must have put a... Right there, of course. Let's put him here. Oh. It's just gonna...
Because I just used the same instrument, so yeah, feel free to...
Oh, I guess, yeah, I could clone it. I don't want to.
Put the M commands back on the kick for the end.
But it sounds great. It's a great melody.
Cheers. Very like Castlevania type. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely boss music vibes for sure.
Or actually, I don't need that.
I was just trying to go with the bass because it's so like one. Very like heavy rock.
Yeah, it's when you fight Bowser in Super Mario World, kind of.
Oh, we can't do this because I really should clone this, but I don't care, because that is a bummer that I can't lower the volume of it because I've got this table. Oh wait. I could just not have a table. Also, I forgot that this command can be done like this.
Nice.
Oh, you're not gonna let me... It's gonna... When it re-trigs, it's gonna re-trig with it. Great. Well then, in that case, I should just make another... maybe I... What table is this? 11? Well, maybe I'll just do this then.
Nice.
Oh, it is. It's already got. Okay, that's fine.
I'm fascinated in whatever you're cooking right now.
Can we do this?
Oh, filthy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But at least,
I just want to say that the wave channel stuff going on in OC is awesome.
Hey, I mean, I think that's pretty good. Should we like listen from the top?
let's do it.
Is there anything else anybody really wants to change?
I don't really want to change something. There's something tiny I could add. I
Okay.
have a note about.
Little thing. I think really it's just that OD sort of line where it comes out of your bob 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 bob. But the rest sounds great.
There is not a lot of wave channel variation in this song, and I know that there are not a lot of
Synths?
channels.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought we could just add some synth work here.
But on
I
synth
definitely
one?
had the same idea on OD.
Oh,
as
shit.
well, actually.
Yeah. It doesn't feel as right now. I think it should go back to like just before having the melody, so like the same sort of thing, and then just let it finish maybe.
Yeah.
We can always restore it later. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't remember what that was, but it doesn't matter.
There was more texture to it.
Oh, well,
I'm just.
yeah, actually, I can pull it up.
Yeah, we can if we really need to.
Where is it? Here. This whole safe has just been a real like. Okay. Synth 1? Is that what it is? Synth 1. It is.
Oh, that's.
I think you put it back where it was.
Oh, really?
I think so. Oh. Oh shoot. Oh no. Okay, hang on. There we go. 30, 20. That's the only difference.
Might have lost my mojo for
No
the
way.
wave channeler.
No way.
What do we want here? Okay. I was thinking something. Okay. Basic. Basic. No. Yeah, like that.
I know, and this is something that I absolutely never do, as, like, just use the sawtooth.
I think you mentioned that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, probably because .exe was doing it. But I also...
No, I think it's because I was doing it.
You were doing it. Yeah, you did it
Yeah.
in the song that you posted in Workshop, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I said, don't do that.
No, you didn't say that. You just said, I never do that.
Just a tiny bit of texture in
You know
some
what? I was,
spots.
like I told you, I was looking at somebody else's save, and I noticed that they were using, like, they were alternating between 2 bass instruments in the wave channel, and I was like, gosh, that sounds so good. Why don't I do that? I only use 1 bass instrument, like, at a time.
Really?
A lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, I like throwing in the sawtooth in there. It just has that electro vibe.
For sure. You can just sort of like layer patterns over top of your melodies. It's really nice. Like,
Sometimes emphasizing just like one like note in the offbeat too can be a cool vibe with the sawtooth. Next song is
Is
only
it too-
sawtooth.
Yeah.
Is it too much if I think that this could also have some, like...
well, it's I just think the manual makes the texture a lot more different.
It does. Yeah.
It's buzzy.
Buzz.
Where is more of it? Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Step. And...
There. Oh. Ooh.
I guess we don't actually need F0. This doesn't do anything anyway, so...
I don't know, like I was really picturing the... Oh, is that not working?
It's just gonna step through each of those, but it's gonna be manual each time.
Oh, right.
It's gonna be a slightly different sawtooth wave between. Yeah, it's gonna be one of. Yeah.
It's gonna sound good if all these are fairly clean. It looks like with a tiny bit of noise. But yeah, different shapes is good.
Went from not using the same bass instrument every time to a slightly different one every time.
I like it.
Like, yes, I like it too. This isn't. I didn't expect to be here at the end. Like shape and waveforms.
I was not planning on... I just wanted to add a manual sawtooth bass, but this is my wheelhouse, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm not here very often, so this is fun. This is fun for me to watch.
That might be too extreme. Hold on.
keep track of which one you're changing? Is it just you listen?
I don't. I just know how it should look because it should be clean, right? So, I'm trying to keep the overall profile of the first wave a little bit, which is very clean, straight lines, not many like single cell or columns like offset, like a lot of these repeating like long bars like that. Just a clean sounding sawtooth wave, somewhat.
Oh, there you go.
This middle section really is messed up. Like you cannot start the song anywhere in the middle.
Where can I start it?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, just a tiny bit of texture.
Yeah, I dig that.
Do we need that anywhere else? I don't think so, right? Yeah, that's the only part with this. So do we want to listen to it from the top?
I think so.
Anyone else have any ideas?
I think Baxter and I were commenting on
Oh,
OD,
that's right.
whether
I think
OD
OD
was
just needs a little
necessary.
patch, and then we should be good to listen, I think. Do you want to try and do it, Skip? You'll be quicker than me, I imagine.
Was your idea to just remove it completely and go on to OE?
I mean, you could try that, or really just get, let me... I don't know if it's going to work, but like...
So I wasn't able to hear like your overall thought on it, I think. 'Cause you're, like,
So the bass and the kit from this section, maybe just go... So you've done that, and then you've added the melody to it, and then just coming back to that vibe for a sec, and then maybe getting into E to maybe finish it.
yeah, I
you
guess
could try
we
and
had
just cut
the
it
same
out,
kind of
though.
idea.
That, I mean, that could work too.
Is there anything original in there that we didn't want to lose? I mean, I don't hate it, but just a little
No,
unnecessary.
I think it's more you just lose the thickness out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All of the bass sounds are tinny rather than big and wide, like you've got.
I guess that. Yeah, that
Wait,
at the
should
very
this come
beginning of
after this?
OE, the very beginning of OE is like is finishing a melody that we don't use anywhere in OB and OC, but only OD. So if we're gonna get rid of OD,
swap C and D.
That's kind of what I think. Maybe we could
try
we
it.
could try
Yeah.
it first.
Here we go, yeah.
Okay. What if we're missing a group command somewhere? It must be here. Aha, that guy.
That guy that we put in to fix the stupid thing.
Yeah, but it's the same as 19, so we can just move 23 here. 19 here. I mean, I get the basic idea, and I think it works. Let's listen one more time. I do think I like that better.
if we're keeping if we're keeping what was OD, then this is the better way to do it.
Could we try to zoom the sound on the bass, maybe?
Yeah,
Keep
I
it
think the
wide.
bass issue is still there.
But it's on the web, isn't it, rather than pulse?
I mean, it was a combination of both that made it sound good.
There's some room.
Well, I'm like, what if we... Okay, so we have 46 here. What if we just try like, putting 51... you know, there instead. All right. But then it's, I mean, it's.
Yeah, we're starting heading to a territory where it's like, what do you want out of that section?
I mean, we could just drop out the bass entirely from this.
Try it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or try it an octave up or something. I'm just thinking, like, if there's a way.
Keeping that like the pulse stuff seems counterintuitive to how much work everyone did with like 51 and whatever.
So should we just take this out?
I'm thinking that we should, but there is like this resolution part below where in the very beginning I guess it's O. I'm not sure what it is now because we swap stuff around, but. There was like a resolution at the beginning of one of the final chains or whatever. It's a great way to hear these pulses. I think we're just kind of letting the groove set in. Second. I mean, I guess you can kind of like pump up the
no, this
51.
Needs to be 23 again.
Introduce 51 slowly right before it kicks in all the way. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear that too. Introducing it slowly.
Kind of did that with the M command, just do it in the reverse instead of.
We might just need a new ending.
Yeah, okay.
You kind of just need to make the melody sound more like the other one, like do some more
the
of
other
that
one's sort of
crazy
like
stuff.
harmonic minor type thing, and then you're going back to like normal minor. I think maybe that's the clash. So like having D naturals instead of D sharps or something.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking of making it sound more the same, like in terms of dynamics and stuff. But
okay.
that's you're probably more correct there. One of you musical geniuses will figure it out.
We're in the wrong chat for that.
Yeah, somebody who's a musical genius can hop on stream and fix it for us.
Thank you so much for fixing that. That makes me feel so much.
The genius.
I mean, I like it a lot better.
Let's have another listen. I think that sounded good.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to. Well, maybe we just listen from the top.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Also, this will confirm whether all the groove commands are in place.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I also really like the swapping of the pulse duty cycles.
Yeah.
A random pulse. It just really adds a little more character, I think. You know what? I just thought of something. I'm sorry. Because you kept saying come back to that, but we literally don't repeat that part. I don't know if it would be
have
too
an
much.
key later on. Yeah.
I can't tell if I like it or not, but that's only because my ear's so used to hearing the song continue the other way. That is
I like it.
Yeah. I'm also curious with the timing, what time we're running on the overall track.
Yeah, I think Just the Crust came in around 4 minutes or something. I wouldn't be surprised if this is about a similar time.
That's a great bet.
Yes, that's a Roboctopus thing, I believe.
Nice.
That unison. Tasty.
Nice. Man, that noise stuff is so good.
Oh yeah. That's sounding so much better. Sounding awesome.
Yeah, is it done?
I kind of love how that all turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I think
wondering-
it's.
Like, if there's anything that needs to be done, I think it's pretty minor and something that's, I think, DefMex is going to end up doing off stream because he thinks of it 3 hours from now.
Do we keep this chromatic and evil like that, or do you try and keep the same rhythm but mimic the like? Nah.
Play it all at the same time for a sec.
Well, more. Yeah, go.
Yeah,
I'm wondering
all the
if you change
grooves
the
are
notes.
off.
Yeah, I wonder if you just change the notes to like E, F sharp, G, nah, like sort of mimicking the earlier.
Yeah,
melody a
go
tiny
for
bit.
it. I was just really messing around with it.
It's
you
cool,
know?
bud.
What if you just?
Yeah, go for it. That's almost a lick.
Okay.
I think
Sorry.
there's still problems having this lead in from the other section. I don't know if this is gonna fix it, but
problems having been led in from D and then leading into E.
Yeah. Like E sounds out of place to me, but I don't know if it's just me.
It does.
It's because there was that original melody resolution from the section we took out.
Yeah,
And then he just plugged something else in there just
yeah. I didn't know it was still temporary. I thought it turned from temporary to permanent.
It was a very fast transition there.
Oh, yeah, like maybe we should like
Something similar to the previous melody.
Yeah. Just to blend it, I think. It's much closer.
Are you describing Pulse 1 or
It
Pulse 2 EXE? Or both?
Pulse 1 in E, and I think Pulse 2 in
Yeah.
D.
That's it.
what about those?
Do you
Oh, no,
wanna you want to take a
it's
crack at it?
I could.
Because I don't have any ideas how to do it. I think it sounds way better than keeping the old stuff that...
No,
took out and
it
then-
already sounds better. I think you can. Where do I play this one?
Either or.
Let's see.
Or no, sorry, I guess it has to be C.
Does it?
Because I think that's where the noise channel is half speed, so.
Yeah, see, I think you could do, so you have these little flourishes coming. Let's go.
Yeah, so one's doubling the bass and one's doing like a wavy thing.
I was just wondering if there was any room to add anything else. I don't think there is.
The good news is that like I don't think it necessarily needs that much. What was I? I was thinking of something.
That's what I was trying to say. Anything that actually supersedes is relatively minor at this point.
Yeah.
And nothing that's going to change the direction of the song.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, one thing I was thinking of. There's something funny going on. Is it here? Why is this guy? Oh, it's because he's got other panning stuff. So maybe we should turn off that table.
Go for it. Yeah, I think I just used what I could find.
Which is too bad because it honestly is a cool effect. But we can make other tables. Which table is this on? OD. Can I clone this guy? Yes. And then here, we change this to this. Actually, these guys are redundant. And this guy. You go there. We clone this. Dink, dink. There we go.
Nice.
same thing here, actually. 13, 14. Can we just retrig without? Oh wait, no. Well, let's put the original table on it. AOD. How annoying can we be? Yeah, I know, it's out of sync. Oops.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before. The play cursor was on 2 different rows at the same time.
Yeah, and you press start, right?
I pressed like select plus start. I'm not sure what I pressed. I think I did press start. I almost wanna. I just want this to be like something different and kind of disorienting. Why?
It's so funny every time.
Sounding pretty outside now.
It's a great chaotic ending overall.
What if we try a C sharp instead of D? So you've got that sort of...
But it's already kind of sliding down into that.
True, yeah.
Where's the extra special bass?
Which one? That one?
No.
The saw wave?
Yeah, this guy. Oh! Wait, this guy already has a table on him, so he doesn't need more F commands. All right. Anybody else want to have the last word?
Yeah.
Get in there. Da, 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 da.
What was that?
Yeah, so I'm
What can
still feeling like
sound
that
good?
belongs there.
Drop 2.
Yeah, ready. Yeah, major. Happy ending.
If you skip ahead like this and go back, it can
It can
kind of
ruin
sound it
everything.
it can kind of sound like a filter opening up. I don't know. If you don't like that, I can remove
No,
it.
yeah.
Like it's a super subtle thing, but
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Maybe that needs to just go like full diminished, stack it with like a third and a third. I don't know.
Seems like it needs a couple extra, like,
I'm going to do this. Boop.
ooh. It's like glitching out at the end.
Mm.
What about putting the second or third one at command rate 2?
Sorry, the second one on command rate 2.
Cow's gone. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, you could do. You could.
on E. The copy that instrument on 25 on F.
Is that what you were talking about?
No, but that's cool too.
Oh, okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't happy with that yet.
Def make you sound like a Wendy's drive-thru.
Yo, Zenkomani. Thanks for dropping in. I saw that you can't stay.
This is the extra
We were
long
supposed to be
stream.
done almost an hour ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're cool. I'm not. This isn't like a knock. I mean, I'm having fun. Otherwise, I could have said, well, we have to end it now. But I honestly just want to finish this dang song. Hey, yeah.
That's why. Okay, I'm done now.
Awesome. Well, I don't. Do we need to listen again one more time from the top?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I'll listen later when you send the
Okay.
file over.
Yeah, I
Let's,
know you're gonna like
save
record
it.
it, make it cool.
Saving
Nice.
time. It's saving time.
Machete.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this afterwards, but it's got to get rendered. To,
I have a feeling you will.
Maybe, I don't know. I would like to get this posted like soonish though. So if anybody,
If you do decide you want to do something, I encourage it. By the way.
yeah, totally. I just think it's like. I don't know that I'm gonna have that much more to add at this point. Even though I
It's
like
at
it.
Yeah, it's at maximum capacity. I think overall with
Yeah.
the direction and creativity, whatever.
But yeah,
Cool
I think this will probably have the highest number of LSDJ collaborators so far on maybe any song that's ever been written.
Yeah, dude, we're making history.
So that's pretty
Amazing.
cool. And then yeah, we'll see where it places in the in Summer Chip. There's
Yeah,
a
that'd be
lot of really strong
fun.
contenders, even if they haven't been posted yet. I know that people are planning on submitting some.
If
real
we hack
fire
into Paul's
entries.
computer and remove his submission, then we have a good
He is
chance.
determined to win at least the Game Boy format, if not placing first completely.
Yeah.
Although I can't remember if he I think he did place first in one of the major battles. if it was the last one, I don't remember, but yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So that's
Well,
pretty
even if
cool.
this gets first place, just for sake of conversation, he's included.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Oh, I know. No, but he wants to crush it as a solo artist too, which is like, I'm sure that he can, and I'm like, I don't know if I can ever. Oh, Connor and I got third place, so I'm already pretty happy with that. with
that was insane.
With that tune.
So cool.
That was awesome. Can't wait to hear the full song. Well,
Working on this was so much fun, and I just want to say all you guys and everyone who worked on this are so uniquely talented, and yeah, it turned out great.
yeah, likewise. I completely agree with
It's
that.
been cool learning from you all. Yeah, for this, it's been awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, well, cool. So y'all be able to hear this soon on Battle of the Bits, and then I guess the next stream will be scheduled for 2 weeks from today, probably the same time. It seems to work out well for people mostly. If we have to shift it around, then we can do that. But
it seems like the viewership is slightly different, but the active users is higher.
yeah, and honestly, I didn't like post the stream around this time. So maybe next time I will. There's always like other stuff going on, especially on Sundays. There could be results streams or other things. So
Sure.
I can't keep track of everything, but but it's always a blast to do. So I'm happy to keep doing it, and I'm glad that at least everything seemed to work out this time. This reminds me I need to save my audio configuration so that next time I pull it up, it's like maybe it'll just work.
The Def Mech classic right there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks, guys, and thanks everybody for watching, and
Yeah.
we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
See you.
Nice one, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
See you in a couple